getting down to the bare essentials of what we're talking about here, we have to change our actual thinking of being righteous. It ain't about being righteous, that's dogma. We have to change our thinking. We got to start thinking like these monsters or these particular demons. How would they think? You see, now Fred Pelton says, the guy who had this particular information, you might be able to get some stuff off the internet, that he's concerned not because he didn't write the actual stuff to prove that it was true. He said, I had to prove that this particular Necronomicon and this particular demon that used to rule the earth is true just so I can convey this particular point. And the point I'm trying to convey is that maybe if we learn about this, we can stop this thing from happening, because there are occult societies and forces that is present at the time in 1945, as well as he said will be in the future, that will bring this thing about. And maybe if I get this to the public, the governments around the world, or basically whatever, the theologians, can stop these particular people from doing this shit. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, on the other hand, you got to get rid of all goddamn forms of religion that's not aiding to your true demonic nature on what the hell you are. If you understand what that word Damien says, for those particular people, just get my past tapes. It's well explained. You see what I'm saying? So one of the keys here is, even as black people, we can't get caught up in this whole humane type of thinking. Humanity is the enemy. Just like all the monsters in the movies were saying. You know, the monsters say, you know, we're trying to destroy humanity. All the movies you get. You just didn't know that that's the soul on the inside of you. Now, remember I was telling you at the beginning of the lecture that when your soul dies, I told you about how my the little girl, my brother's little girl called Nile, the soul was still trapped in the little urn. Because number one, first of all, the soul is nothing but its own universe. It don't matter whether it's trapped in some ashes or whether it's trapped in a physical body, it's still trapped. So it doesn't really matter. If it's its own universe, it doesn't really matter on where it is. Even to the point, this particular book out here that tells you vampires, burials, and death, that in actuality, after the body dies, the spirit leaves. Anything has a spirit. A spirit is just what animates human life on the physical plane. A roach has a spirit. That's just animation. A hog has a spirit. You see what I'm saying? But a soul is something different. Majority of the people have spirits, only a few people have souls. That's what we call soul. Is always something that's pre-human and pre-universe.